guys, it's Hayley. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a glam party type of makeup look. I love glitter, I love sparkle, so any excuse I get to incorporate those into my makeup looks, I always go for. So that is what I did today. If you would like to learn how to recreate this look, just keep on watching. So starting out, I'm just pinning back the wig that I'm wearing. And now I'm just removing any excess oil with these sheets. With my hands, I'm taking my all-time favorite primer. It's Veil from Hourglass, and I'm just applying this all over my face. If you happen to have an oily nose and you find that your foundation comes off easily because of it, this is a great trick for you. Just take the paint pot all over your nose with a beauty blender. Then I'm just going in with my favorite foundation right now, which is from Giorgio Armani, the Luminous Silk, and I'm being super extra and using this little brush just to apply it all over my face, which is totally unnecessary, but I like to do it. Then grabbing some Shape Tape concealer, this is going to go under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, and I also like to do a little bit above my top lip. Using the 3D HD Sigma brush, I'm blending that concealer into the foundation and then the foundation all over my neck and face. I like to use this beauty oil to apply a little bit on my beauty blender, and then I will just pat the beauty blender all over my face. I find that it makes my foundation look almost airbrushed on and just really seamless and perfect. Prior to doing your brows, you always want to brush your brows up and over in the direction that the hair grows. Using this cream gel brow in number 5 from Benefit and this little angled brush that happens to be from Kylie Cosmetics, I just start doing my brows by drawing a bottom line where the bottom boundary of my brow is, and then I do the same thing along the top, and then I'm just filling it in, and I like to leave the front like fifth of the brow for the very end, so my brush has the least amount of product on it as possible, and then I just really softly fill in the front of the brow so it kind of has that ombre effect. Then to clean up, I'm just using this flat brush and going all around the edge of the brow. Then I'm jumping back in with the Painterly Paint Pot and little beauty blender, and this is going to be my eyeshadow primer. And then I'm just going to blend the primer out into my foundation so there's no obvious lines. Taking a super fluffy blending brush, one of my personal favorites from BH Cosmetics, and this single shadow called Vintage Doll from H&M, I'm going to apply this from the top of my crease all the way almost up to the brow bone, and this is going to really help blend out the shadows that you're going to add afterwards. Now taking Baby Cakes and one of my favorite blending brushes from Morphe, which is the M441 brush, I am going to apply this a little bit further under the brow than the last shadow I laid down, but still right above that crease. Now taking Lavender Honey from the Ice Cream palette from Dose of Colors and the M513 brush from Morphe, I am going to apply this pretty much in the crease but still a little bit above, and I'm just going to build this color up so it's going to blend out really nicely, and every time I add a little more I'm going a little bit under where I had just done the last layer. Now I'm going into the Natasha Denona Purple Blue palette. This palette is so stunning. I'm taking the color Electric Violet and I'm using my MAC 221 blending brush, and this color is going to go directly in the crease. And I like this brush because it's nice and little, so you're really going to get a clean blend directly in the crease. I like to do a really soft ombre in the crease, which I find can be pretty difficult. So for this next portion, I'm taking the 506 brush from Morphe and Poison Plum from Sugar Pill, and I am further defining the crease. This is going to go directly on top and again a little under the last shadow we used. And this last shade is going to be the darkest of all the purples that we've used thus far. It is Makeda from the Masquerade palette, and I'm going to use this little pointed pencil brush, which is really going to concentrate that shadow in the crease and add a lot of depth and dimension. And after I lay all those different purples down on top of each other, I just want to take a big blending brush and really blend those all out. Going back in with Poison Plum and the M506 brush, I am now going to apply the shadow on the lid. It's going to go in the kind of like inner third of my eye and the outer third of my eye, leaving that middle section open. When I pulled back and looked at my eye look so far, I wasn't impressed with the wow factor, so I kind of wanted to up the volume a little bit. So I am applying the Violet Vixen Liquid Glitter Shadow on top of where I just laid down that purple. And now I'm using Painterly again and that same flat brush I was using earlier, and I'm just going to kind of pat a little bit on that center cutout that we've created. And now for the star of the show, which is Shattered Opal from my favorite glitter company, Star Crushed Minerals, and I'm using their glitter adhesive as well, and a flat brush that I don't particularly care about, and I'm going to press that glitter directly on the spot where we just laid down Painterly. So now I am jumping back to the face makeup. This is the RCMA No Color Powder, and this is a large handle powder brush from My Makeup brush set, and I am applying this all over my face on top of where I laid my foundation earlier. Next, using the all over powder brush from IT and the bronzed bronzer from Urban Decay, I am applying this all over my face, really concentrating it on the spots that the sun hits, and also make sure to take it down the neck and chest. For some reason, my lighting was terrible this day and I look super orange, but I promise it did not look orange in person. So I am now taking Shivering White from MAC and the R13 brush from Morphe, and I am setting and brightening under my eyes. I do things in kind of a weird order compared to some people, but do what works for you. Now I am using a blush from Milani and the F40 contour brush from Sigma, and I'm applying this brush on my cheekbones. It looks super pink in the video, but again, I think it's the lighting. For contouring, I'm going to use a mix of these 3 bottom shades from the Anastasia Light to Medium Contour Kit and this giant fan brush from Morphe. I don't think you can buy it individually, I got it in a set, and I'm using this to carve out my cheekbones as well as around my jawline. For contouring my nose, I'm taking this Sephora brush and the color Fawn from that same contour kit, and I'm going down the bridges of my nose, around the tip, and up along the other side. And then I'm just going to use this angled Tarte brush to blend that out. To clean up the blend and add some more definition back to the nose, I'm just going to go down the bridge with this Shivering White, and I'm also going to kind of clean up the sides of the bridge where the blend kind of went underneath my eyes. To highlight, I'm using Double Gleam and the M510 brush from Morphe, and I'm going to take this right on my Cupid's bow, on the tip of my nose, a little bit on the bridge, and then down my cheekbones, of course. To finish my eyes, I'm taking Electric Violet again from the Natasha Denona palette and the M506 brush from Morphe, and I'm going to smoke out my bottom lash line. Using a white cream eyeliner, I'm going to drag this along my bottom waterline. I'm then going in with NYX's Black Vinyl Liquid Liner and drawing a line above my top lashes. Then using the Too Faced sketch marker, because it has a really nice little point to it, I'm going to create the wing and just connect that to the liner that I just laid down. I'm then going to coat my top lashes with this Charlotte Tilbury mascara. I'm using 3D Lily lashes in the style Cans, and these are absolutely gorgeous. I like Max Extended Play mascara for my bottom lashes because the wand is so thin and small. Then moving on to the lips, I'm using Good Timing, also from MAC, to outline them. Bitch Perfect lipstick from Charlotte Tilbury to fill in. Then going to top off that lipstick with Damn Gina lip gloss from the Coco collection by Kylie Cosmetics. And for a little extra glitter on the lips, I'm using the Fluke Diamond Crusher. I'm just going to place this on the bottom center and the top center. And to set, I'm using MAC's Charged Water. Alright you guys, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and that it was at least kind of easy for you to follow. Before I forget, I do want to mention that I am wearing a wig from trendywigs.com and I have a coupon code which you can use if you need a new wig. If not, don't even worry about it. I don't make any money off of it, but it's Hayley, Hayley 12. I will put it here on the screen. I believe you can use it on any of the wigs at trendywigs.com. I'll leave a link down in the description box if you guys would like to check out some wigs. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. If you enjoyed this video, leave me a thumbs up. If you have any ideas for future tutorials or Q&As or story time videos or whatever you would like to see, please let me know down below in a comment. And if you haven't already, I would absolutely love if you subscribed, only if you want to. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time.